Okay, sorry guys.
Hey everyone, we just lost you.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Ahsoka's ghost. Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
so Mike was saying that. So Mike was saying that he would see little tiny tracks from the scorpions. Oh, that
Oh,
would freak me out.
yeah.
But I love the whole making of this Pisana festival, and it was I forget who said it. It was I think it was John Boyega that this was Rey's. And what was so special about this scene was that this was Rey's coming out party. This was because before this she'd been an orphan on Jakku. She had to scavenge her whole life, and then after the events of the Force Awakens, she was put into battle. And now this is like the first party she's ever had, first
Aw.
party she's ever been to. So I love the development of the characters within the scenes, and this is all told in the documentary. Very very nice moments.
Absolutely.
If you're just joining us again, sorry, we're not sure what just happened.
Yeah, it just kicked us off without any warning. Not sure. Okay.
So we
Uh,
so we kind of went so we kind of went into Easter eggs with John Williams, but were there any other Easter eggs, Sarah? I love Easter eggs, so I can talk about this all day long.
I know you can. Okay, so Easter eggs or fun facts. How about that? And one of the fun facts that I learned in this documentary was that the black sand that they fall through is partly made of black beans.
This is on Pisana after this speeder chase,
Yeah, I
and they
thought that
got
was
flung
cool.
off the speeders into the quicksand.
It's the quicksand.
Yeah.
The black quicksand. So it's partly made of black beans, and I thought that was neat.
One of my favorite Easter eggs in the Rise of Skywalker now is seeing the Ralph McQuarrie C-3PO head in Babu Frick's workshop.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
There's so much stuff in the workshop that I hadn't seen it, and I'm so glad the documentary went through all these Easter eggs because, as you vintage fans remember, Ralph McQuarrie had painted C-3PO before he really knew what he looked like, and they used that concept head and made it into a 3D sculpture and put it on one of Babu's shelves.
So cool.
Oh my god. Oh, I love that so much. And also in their shop, we saw a battle droid. I'm not sure. I don't recall seeing a battle droid as we saw the film.
No.
Mm.
Well, I mean, the film, it goes so fast, and you're looking at the characters, not necessarily
Well, see, now
the
that's
background.
that was the problem with the John Williams part for me because I was looking at the background. I
Oh!
kept looking at 21B's head, and you kept saying that's John Williams. Like that's not John Williams. That's 21B. So it wasn't until the third time where you would say, "Okay, focus on the left. Focus on the left."
Right.
And there's oh yeah, there's John Williams
There's
right there. And also in Babu Frick's workshop, what else did we see laying in the corner? Bad Robot.
Yeah! That was cool.
Yeah, yeah. So many fun Easter eggs.
Yeah, one of the fun fact Easter eggs I really liked was that, you have this whole inside of the Death Star where Rey is, looking for Kylo and she's like doing her spelunking in there, and the sounds that were recorded for that was done by David Acord and his team, and they found this shelter that was made of metal shipping containers.
It was a big abandoned
yeah.
steel hulled a structure.
Shelter. And they went there on a windy day and just recorded the inside, and that's like pretty much what they used for the inside of the Death Star. I was like, where did they find this thing? That's what I want to know. It was like this old rundown structure.
Most of the sounds they get for the Star Wars films were stuff they found by accident.
Oh yeah.
So you could be driving by this big metal structure, and if you're a sound designer, that's where your head is going to go. Huh, I wonder what it sounds like on the inside of this thing, or wonder what would happen. Maybe it was a windy day and they just heard a little creaking and thought, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Glenn has a favorite Easter egg here on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
He says the wreckage of Rey's speeder has joined the Star Destroyer and X-Wing on Jakku.
Oh,
Ah.
okay, so her big fudgesicle speeder,
Okay.
is that buried in the sand on Jakku next to the Star Destroyers and X-Wings?
Whoa.
Where did you see that, Glenn?
Yeah, let us know.
I can say another oh, another high point was hearing Kylo Ren, Adam Driver,
Yes.
And him talking deeply into his
Character?
acting styles and the relationship with Ray. We'll go into a bite right there.
Okay. What does he say, dude?
Oh, he loves the fact that he, at the beginning of this whole journey, Kylo was so sure and Ray wasn't. Now they flipped sides. Now Kylo's like, what's going on? But in the end, he doesn't care as long as he's with Ray.
Aw. Aw.
That's so touching.
Yeah.
Who knew Kylo had this soft spot?
Right?
Well, you can see it in the movie when he's standing with Ray, ready to battle Palpatine.
Yeah.
He just looks like he's in his comfort zone because he's with Ray.
Yeah.
Now, in those scenes, do you think Kylo is thinking this is the love of my life? Do you see that this is the other part of this dyad and now I am complete?
I think it's more the you complete me thing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the love.
Mm-mm.
The passion is not, it's the completion.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Glenn is saying that at the end of the film, before or after Wicket and Sun on Endor. So when they go through the different planets at the end. We will have to check that out, Glenn.
Glenn, did you see this on the documentary or do you recall seeing it in the film?
Probably.
Because I don't recall seeing it in either, but that's a great
Sounds
Easter
like
egg.
It's the film.
Oh. Well, thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, I'm done here.
Okay.
That's what I was pulling from.
So, Skywalkers, those are some of our favorite moments from the Skywalker Legacy documentary on the Rise of Skywalker digital release and soon to be the hard copy release on March 31st.
Ooh.
So, watch this and so now you watch it if you haven't already and let us know your favorite parts.
And if it's not John Williams, I don't know what to say. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, Glenn says that he saw Ray Speeder in the film.
Cool.
Cut that in.
Okay. Woo. Well, sorry, Skywalkers, we had to stop. Is there another live stream going? I don't know. What happened? Okay. Give us a break. Hold on. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Shout outs. We want to send a profound thanks to all of you Skywalkers and also the Skywalking Force. You guys are helping us get through this crazy time. And honestly, just by commenting or sharing the show, like that's just really lends a fire under us. What's the term? It like lights a fire.
Inspires us.
Inspires us.
Inspires us to do more.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times where you feel like, I need a break.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see these comments come in and how our happiness is helping them be happy and inspiring them to do their own podcasts.
So then it inspires us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
right back again.
Definitely keeps us going.
Yeah, so, I mean, I know when we sit down to watch a movie or a TV show right now, like, all we want to watch are comedies. We don't want any apocalyptic dramas, right? So I want to read something that Rick Peralta posted on Facebook, and it really touched me. So here we go. As we go into mandatory shutdown, think of all the media you have been consuming. Think of the movies that you've been watching. Think of all the shows you are watching, the shows entertaining your kids, the TV series you suddenly get to catch up on, the YouTube videos and live streams you have been consuming. Think of the video games and board games you're playing. Think of the books and podcasts and comic books you're reading. The entertainment industry is what's keeping nearly everyone sane right now. Now remember them whenever the discussion comes up to cut funding to the arts. Yeah, that's like a powerful message, honestly.
It is.
I always thought it was very important to keep funding in schools, for arts programs.
I say cut algebra, keep the arts.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Who disagrees with me? I don't think anyone does. Unless you're going to be an engineer. If you're going to be an engineer, take those classes then.
Exactly. So we really hope that Skywalking Through Neverland is helping you all deal with the coronavirus in your own way, like just we hope it helps take your mind off things. And it definitely helps us to keep on creating the content. It helps us on a weekly basis here.
Mm-hmm.
We get such a boost when you Skywalkers comment on what you've heard in the episode.
Yeah, and posting reviews on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher.
Yeah.
Those really, really, really do help.
Yeah, and just dropping us a note. So, for instance, like Wayne on Twitter, he is at Wayne53176318. He said, "You guys totally rock. It's good to keep things positive, and let's forget the negative, even if only for a little while. I love your podcast, and also Fangirls Going Rogue." So thank you, Wayne.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I can't say this enough. A lot of times where it's like, you read the news and all this stuff that's going on in the outside world, and it's so hard to stay motivated and happy. And then you read these comments, and we're not just saying that so you guys will comment more, but reading your comments, wow, it's an injection shot of sunshine.
Absolutely. Yeah, Chica Fent actually wrote us a special email, so thank you, Chica Fent. Those little moments of connection. Yeah, it just really boosts our confidence. Now, episode 181, our previous episode, was all about Nick Maley and the creation of Yoda for The Empire Strikes Back, and we had a few comments on that episode in our Facebook group.
Yeah, like who? Who commented on that one?
Courtney Turkel. She said, "This episode was so interesting to listen to. I loved learning about how Yoda was made."
Me too.
Us too, Courtney. Absolutely. Yeah, we love that. Now, we also like to see what you're doing while you're listening to our show, Skywalkers. So Eric Unkenhout, he posted a Skywalker selfie on Twitter, #SkywalkerSelfie, and he said, "Working from home, kind of. I have my laptop on and am in constant contact with my boss. However, I'm working on my Captain Phasma model and listening to Skywalking Pod." And he posted a picture of this gorgeous model of Phasma that he had completed. I think he said it was Bandai or
Bandai.
Bandai, that's it. Yeah. So thank you, Eric. And those of you Skywalkers, thank you for commenting right now on YouTube. We love that. So yeah, any little thing like, we love sharing content and we love hearing what you guys learned or liked about it.
It's extremely motivating.
Yes.
But now, Sarah, we have a Skywalker of the Month to share.
Yes, we do.
It's that time of the month that we put Rob Dellinger to work.
That's right.
In fact, he was the one that wrote out to us and said, "Hey guys, I'm ready for the next Skywalker of the month." I go, "Oh, I'm so glad you said something. We would have felt horrible if we had let March slip by." So now, Sarah, who is the Skywalker of the month?
Gonna play it.
So now, congratulations to the Skywalker of the month. We'll roll into it.
All right, congratulations, Jess Walls.
And I'm so glad that our YouTube, our broadcast had cut out because she was on there.
Oh.
And I'm so glad that she is not on here now because it'll ruin the surprise when she listens to the show later on.
That's true.
So hurry up and read this part before she comes back on.
Well, we had to choose Jess because she reached out and really boosted our spirits last week when things were just looking bad in the world. Like, there's been moments here where it's like, you can never see the end and it just seems bad. So she wrote, "You guys are just so great. I'm in early stages of becoming a content creator myself, and you guys really set a great example for positivity and community that I want to emulate." And also, she had reached out to us because she was worried about us, and she's also the newest member of the Skywalking Force. So we really want to thank Jess so much. In fact, it was her boost that really spurred us on to creating a weekly Skywalking Force show called Skywalking Force of Fun.
Fun.
And it's a show that is on our Patreon. It's dedicated to sharing the joy, fun, and merriment that's been created around the world because of, or even in spite of, coronavirus. So we'll tell you a little bit more about that in our outro, but we would just thank you, Jess, because you inspired us. Good. Okay. Ah, watching you guys working on Avatar. Nice, Chris. Yay.
Life is weird.
Yeah.
All right, here goes the outro. 5 o'clock.
Why don't you read those
Oh,
two?
yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh.
The heck? That about does it for this episode 282 of Skywalking Through Neverland. We want to thank all you Skywalkers for listening right now, watching our YouTube videos, the SkyTubers who are on right now. Thank you for coming back after the broadcast had cut out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we want to thank our sponsor, Small World Vacations. Thinking of a trip to Disney Park sometime soon? Well, you can fill out a Get a Quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you. And once again, I'm sure they'll be swamped in a few months.
Absolutely. Now, do you love Skywalking Through Neverland and want even more content? Well, please consider becoming a member of the Skywalking Force, which is our Patreon. And as we said in our shoutouts, we are now releasing a new Skywalking Force episode each week called the Skywalking Force of Fun.
Fun.
And sharing as much joy as we can. We also just revamped our support tiers as well, because we know, this has been hitting us all in different ways, and we made it much easier to support and get that bonus content. Now, because formerly our bonus content started at $10 a month, well, now it's only at $5 a month. So that's to help any and all. And if you don't want to support us in that way, that's cool too. You guys can just keep on listening to our regular Skywalking Through Neverland and commenting like you do. We love that as well. But if you are interested in just checking out what we have to offer, please head to skywalkingforce.com and have a look at the options. And thank you for all of those. And thank you to those of you who are already part of the Skywalking Force.
Now, you can find Skywalking Through Neverland over there at jedinews.co.uk and at Bantha Tracks.
We are part of the Skywalking Network, where you can find other great shows like Sabers and Spells, which just put out another episode today, in fact.
And Talking Apes, which will be putting out an episode at the end of this week.
And classic Marvel Star Wars comics.
And Sarah, if people want to reach out to us on social media, where do they go? Where do they go over to?
Well, they can just go to Twitter or Instagram, where we are at Skywalking Pod. You can also join our Facebook group, where lots of people there are sharing their fun and joy and memes and all kinds of... And Spirit Week, Social Distance Spirit Week is happening there in our Facebook group. So, you're wondering what that is?
I haven't heard of that until right now.
No. We talked about this. So Social Distance Spirit Week is this week. And on Monday, everyone had to share pictures of us wearing pajamas all day.
Oh, okay.
On Tuesday, it was Crazy Sock Day. On Wednesday, I think it's Christmas in March Day. So we have to wear Christmas stuff and post pictures. And yeah, the list goes on. It's very fun. Okay, so that's in our Facebook group. You can also email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
So Skywalkers, stay tuned for bits of conversation that didn't make it into the show and some bloopers. So, for now, we gotta say, always remember. So with that, always remember.
Don't touch your face.
And wash your hands.
And stay home if you can.
And wash your hands again. And again, and again, and again, and again.
And follow Homemade Disney, says Christopher. Yes. Awesome. All right, well, whoa, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was fun, you guys. Thank you all for all your comments and everything. Like, it just helps us so much. I think we're much better
Oh, yeah.
on this show.
This
Can I
is
stop this?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is so much better. That way we have the live going on.
Live stream. Yay!
Yeah. And most weeks we only do it for about 35, 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, Mark.
Like a little action figure?
A Baby Yoda?
A little Ray?
Here, does this look like Baby Yoda?
Here, get Ray.
Where's Ray? Oh, Right here. There you go.
I'm Ray Skywalker. See, there's a little Skywalker. That answer your question? When we see one, you'll see one right now. Baby Richard Yoda. What are those Yoda ears?
What? Why do we have Yoda ears? Oh, they're buried. I don't know where they are, you guys.
Hold on.
They're, okay. By the way, is anyone else sewing masks?
There you go. Oh,
Look.
I'm previewing tomorrow's Christmas week
Oh, perfect.
as Baby Yoda.
Look, I have a mask. Actually, once I perfected the masks, which I'm donating these ones,
Time for the
but
sequel.
I've got some Star Wars fabric that I'm going to make masks for Richard and I when we have to go out.
Where's that fabric?
It's right here. You want it? Why? Right here.
Oh, we can show him.
Yeah.
Don't knock over our new friend.
Here, what's this?
Look at this Marvel fabric. These will be our masks.
Isn't that cool?
To walk around wearing those with pride.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one there. It's got a young Ben Kenobi.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
These are hard. Pleats are hard to do, you guys. Pleats. These are hard. All right. This side is for guys. This side is for girls.
I think one of these pens.
Or whatever you want. But what?
Hey, this is 2020.
I know.
You can't be
I just,
specific.
Honestly, I just thought about that when I
Yeah.
was saying that.
Have to cut that part out.
Oh,
All
it's
the
so
things
bad.
to say.
I know. But Joann's gave me this fabric, which I kind of thought was ugly. I was like, oh,
They had that.
this side's cute.
They had that as remnants.
Oh yeah,
Piles
they just
and
had
piles of
remnants. Yeah, if you go
It's
to
like
a,
our remnants.
yeah, if you go to a Joann's, they'll give you like a kit to make 5 of them. But anyway.
All right, so now
me.
we're gonna take a walk around the neighborhood, avoid
Yeah.
the neighbors, and
Yeah,
then start to edit.
that sounds good.
Oh,
Not right now.
No, you don't. No. Might be. Well, yeah. Make me president. Then stimulus packages for everybody. Everybody will get one, except for some.
All right,
Yeah, it's a little
Skywalkers.
asterisk.
We better go take a walk because, man, it's been a
Doing some
while.
exercise.
Yeah.
We're going stir crazy.
Okay. Bye, you guys.